Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm doing a vlog because my daily routine's changed a little bit and we will be doing some new updated routines, but I just thought I'd do a nice vlog for you today. So we're going to start out by helping my mum muck out the stables. So as you know, Smokey lives on livery yard, 6 horses live at home, and he's on part livery, so it's a weekday, I don't need to muck him out. So I've come to the yard, it's about 9 AM now. So mum's already turned out all of the horses, they go out first thing, and I'm going to give her a hand by mucking out some of the stables. And then a few other things that we've got today. Smokey's going out on hack, which will be nice. The weather's not looking too great, so I've got my Equidry on, ready and prepared for if it's not great. And also, there's a little bit of a secret I've been keeping from you all, but you're going to have to wait because there's a few clues in this video as to what that secret is. Check out the DIY bit is all I'm going to say. But yeah, so that will be happening in a reveal video coming soon. But anyway, I'm not talking about that. Let's start with the vlog.
So we're going to start today by mucking out, as I said. So I'm going to grab Big Bertha and make my way to Charlie's stable.
Skadoosh. So I've been tasked with doing Charlie today because he is the muckiest horse ever. So we're going to get cracking, but at least it's shavings. I absolutely hate mucking out Smokey's stable because he's on straw, and I hate straw, and I love shavings, so at least I get to muck out shavings today, so I am not complaining.
Although, to be fair, this is the current state of his stable, so I may be complaining. But he does do it all at the back, so just kind of remove all that big bit.
And this is the speed that I wish I actually mucked out at and would make my life a hell of a lot easier, but sadly it is 4 times faster than normal. And if you are wondering what this sleeping bag look like coat thing is that I've got on at the moment, this is my new Equidry, and I must admit I'm kinda in love with it, and you will probably see me in this in all videos in the future because it is like wearing a big duvet. It is so warm and fully waterproof. And yeah, I just love it, so you're going to be seeing a lot of it. I'll pop a discount code in the description box below for you, so check that out. But anyway, let's get on with mucking out because I have a very busy day ahead of me today, so we need to get cracking.
Quite a bit out today because it's a bit of a deep clean, and because he is a big dirty monster, I'm just going to give chunks anyway. Shavings, he's running a little bit low. Oh.
So my next task of the day is to clear out the horse box, because from when we went to Escrick the other week, and if you haven't seen that video you should watch it because it's funny, but yeah, when we went to Escrick the other week I was naughty because I didn't get back until it was dark and I left the box in quite a state. So I'm going to clean it out now before I forget. I need a shovel. Could kind of do something to hold that back. I don't think you're going to stay open, are you? You need a hook. Do it's me. Hi, and promise me be gone. These Equestrians are warm. I am sweating. There we go. Box clean. Happy G. So I've just come back round from the stables. I'm going to have a cup of tea, but I first wanted to unpackage my JFC delivery. So I put on my story when it arrived yesterday. They're a little bit wet now because it's raining, they've been outside. But I put on my story, what do you think these are, basically? And a lot of people said that they thought this was a hay bar, but like literally nobody got what this was. And this is what we're going to be installing today. So who's ready for a reveal? There's something really satisfying about just... I don't know if I meant to cut that bit. Oh well. It's like a pasta parcel. How many links do we need? See if you can guess in the comments before it's real actually is. And then let me know in the comments if you get it right now. I mean, I think someone who actually is skilled at opening things would make this look a lot easier, but I'm not one of those people. So, outer layer, done. Inner layer, almost done. Oh, wait. Does it come with all the little bits? Oh, the instructions must be in that one. Okay, so, ta-da! It's the 4-litre drinker from JFC. So basically, we have been building a new stable, which I will be talking to you about in the coming future. That will be in a future video that you'll have to wait for. But basically, we've built another stable, and that means that we needed another drinker. So these are the exact same drinkers we currently have in our stables. We've used the JFC ones. They've been in there for like nearly 10 years now since we moved to the farm. So every other stable has one of these in, and they're just the best. Like, they're so hardy, they're so long lasting. So yeah, we've got the exact same one to put in today, and I'll show you how to do that. Well, my dad will show you how to do that. I will film it. But I'm going to open the hay bar, even though we're not putting this up today, because, well, you have to wait and see why. But I'm going to open it up, just check these. In the matching colour is a hay bar. So this goes in the corner, but rather than being like hay bars I've had previously that go like on the floor, this is meant to be a trickle feeding one that goes higher up. So you'll see this soon, but for now, we're focusing on the drinker. So guys, we've come around to the stables to put the drinker up, and a bit of DIY with Dad. Am I allowed to do anything? That's a no.
Are you allowed to do it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not, no. Dad can do it. It's actually very simple to put these in, but I can make simple things go bad. So, did you put our other drinkers in?
Yep.
Yeah. and they've lasted 10 years.
So before you purchase your JFC drinker, be sure to do a water pressure test, because depending on your water pressure will depend on which valve you need as part of the kit. So we have low water pressure, which is up to 4 bar. So our drinkers have the brass valve on them. If you have a higher pressure, then you'll need the other valve. If you have your drinker and you know what you're working with, then the first thing you need to do is attach a 22mm female connector. This is going to attach from your trough to the pipe and to your water.
What's this hole for?
It's if you want to have
Oh, on the other side.
the water inlet the other side.
Oh, okay.
And we don't.
No, we don't. We've got the water inlet on the correct side. Yes, bash it. That is... What are you doing?
It's perfect there.
Now, once you have your connector on, it's then time to pop your water ball on the wall. Now, it's really important that the drinker is level, otherwise it'll affect the working operation of the valve, which controls your water level. So you don't want it like sloshing out or being too low or anything like that. So make sure using a spirit level that it is perfectly level before you screw it into the wall. So there's no specific recommended height that it needs to be fitted to. Obviously these drinkers, we've used them for our goats, for our pigs that are like ground level, and then the horses have them higher up, whatever your horse, animal, whatever you're attaching it for is comfortable with.
So now he's connecting the water. Where are you going? Get some scissors. Bolto, are you helping? Bolto, are you helping? Are you helping? He's a good boy. Oh, back up he goes.
Remember that depending on which drinker you're purchasing, you may need a header tank system, so it's always best to check first. If you're in any doubt, just let the team at JFC know and they will be more than happy to help you with any queries. All of the links will be in the description box below.
So our current stables have water drinkers already in them. We've just drained this one because we need to check that the water is off. So these are the ones that we've had in here for 10 years, Dad? 10 years these have been in here now. As you can see, they're very well used. We do clean them often, but yeah. So these are the ones, they're slightly a different design because they're slightly older, so they've got the metal tops, whereas now they've got the plastic ones. But yeah, so these have been in here for 10 years, which is why we're using the exact same ones because we know how good they are in the new stable. Should have been a plumber, not an accountant. So now is the moment of truth. The water is on, it's making weird noises because it's coming through weird pipes up there. Can't hear. Oh, what's going on? We have water. I don't think we have leaks, we have water.
We have no leaks.
We have no leaks and we have water.
And that's not filling up high enough.
Oh, you need to change the
Yep.
all stop thing if we want it a bit higher.
So in Georgia technical terms, the ball stop thing is this system inside, which basically you can easily adjust so that to adjust the water height, so you can have it as high or as shallow as you would like it, depending on what your animal's like, what you prefer. So this is what we're going for. You simply adjust it and then it will just fill up to the level that you have put it at. So it's really easy to do, and you can change it at any time by just unscrewing the top and popping it up or popping it down and then screwing it back on as soon as it has filled. And voila, that is the water drinker all fixed in place, fully fitted, everything done. And if you don't have automatic water drinkers, I'd really recommend trying them because I detest water buckets and there's nothing worse than sloshing a water bucket down your wellies in winter. So after installing the drinker, I quickly headed down to the yard and brought Smokey up, and we're going to give him a quick groom before working him. So today is his lunging day, so that's what we're going to be doing, a bit of lunging and a little bit of groundwork for him. Now I am in a little bit of a rush because I have a hairdresser's appointment later on, and I kind of spent a bit too much time at my parents' this morning. So I'm going to give Smokey a very, very quick groom, and then we're going to head straight into the arena and get him work today. Cute, eh? What's that bit of mane? Oh, it's come out. Oh, I forgot you had that. Kisses. What's happened here? Come on. Okay, fatty. You're not natural horsemanship. Good boy. Out you go. Good lad. Come on. So the thing I'm trying to get Smokey to do is this. Calm, put his head down and relax. Go on, walk on. Now he is probably one of the best horses I've ever had to lunge. It's so easy to lunge. So the trick is, because he listens, get him to do exactly what we want. Good boy. So he's stretching down. Exactly what we want. Good boy. Come on. Bend this way. Good boy. Good boy. So he's learnt when I put pressure on with the whip, he should lower his head. Good boy. Good. Come on. Good boy. Good lad. And walk. And walk. Good boy. Smokes. And stand. So Smokey knows whipping the eye means stand. Because he's very clever. Aren't you? I'm going to go on the other rein for a bit of a warm up. A good boy. So all this lip smacking, that tells me he's nice and calm and chilled. Which is exactly what we want. Go this way. Man. Good, Boney. Come on. Good boy. Smokey. Good boy. And even in the canter, that's a really good head carriage for him. Happy with this today. Smokes, good boy.
So you'll have to excuse the constant good boys. Smokey works on a lot of positive reinforcement, and it has taken us a very long time to get to this point with his lunging, so he's really doing very well today. One thing I just wanted to quickly explain, in case anyone who's watching this video hasn't seen it before, is the fact that Smokey is wearing a lunge aid. So this goes across his back and through his front legs and clips onto either side of the bit. Now this just encourages them to stretch along their back and to actually hold themselves and put themselves into an outline. Now as you will see, this is actually a horse lunge aid. So it's very, very loose on Smokey. It's in no way dragging him down. It is just there as a reminder of, this is where I want your head, nice and long and low, and encourages him to keep it there. We use this quite a bit in the early days, and we don't really use it that often now because he will do it without anyway, but every now and again I pop it on just to do a bit of extra training in it. But it's definitely worth doing, especially with young horses or horses with a high head carriage like Smokey. You're encouraging to build that top line. It just gives you a bit of a helping hand. So I like to finish Smokey's lunging sessions with a little bit of natural horsemanship work. So we do this every week just to keep his mind busy, and natural horsemanship has really helped Smokey stop and think rather than being really reactive to things. So today we work on things like his back up, which he's not very good at,
and his follow. So you don't need a lunge line or a bit in or anything like that. You can literally do this with him with nothing on, but obviously he's got it on, so it's just easier to do it with. So this is us practicing our back up, and his little bum turn that he does, he will now do with just me clicking my fingers. He'll do it one-sided on the left. He's struggles a bit more on the right, so we practiced that a little bit today. But the wind was so strong that the camera kept shaking, so I've just cut a few clips to show you the various things we're doing. And this is his newest trick that he's learning, I suppose, and that is the follow. So he's followed at the side, and this is following me when I go backwards. And that's just a little glimpse into our session today. So guys, I've just quickly gone home, got changed because I was running late for my hairdresser's appointment. So I've had my hair done, I don't know if you've noticed. So hair is now done thanks to Ria, who is one of the deliveries on the delivery yard, who kindly did it for me. So that's all ready and done. And then now I've just pulled it at Pets at Home because I need to go and buy some rabbit food, as boring as that is. But yeah, that's what I need to do now. So that's what we're doing. And then home to make tea, and then some work is the plan for the rest of the day. So I'm back home now, and I'm about to cook tea because I'm absolutely starving. I've not had a chance to eat all day. And I'm just gonna eat absolutely everything in the cupboard if I don't make a meal. So I thought I'd first show you what I got from Pets at Home because I'm really nosy and like to know what people buy from pet shops for some reason. It stems from my days of being like a small pet YouTuber, which obviously I don't do anymore, but anyway, got some hay for the rabbit, which I know is over expensive. Like, just grab some from the yard and stick it in a bag, but I'm not out of time. And then I bought like a stupid amount of rabbit food because they did have the medium bags. And then I got this, I know it's a bit early, but it's a candy cane because I have this thing where I used to work in Pets at Home, whereas my first ever job when I was 16, so many years ago, and I have this thing where I can't walk in without like buying a load of crap now because I never go in anymore, because when you work somewhere, even though I love the staff, I now avoid it like the plague, and I don't know. So when I go in, I have to buy loads of stuff because I never go in. So I bought this for the bunny. It was overpriced. It was like £3.50. She probably won't touch it, but the thought was there. And then finally, every time I go in, I buy Teddy one of these like miniature toy things. They're £3. And they have loads of different animals, and we've had the giraffe and we've had the lion, but I don't think we've had the zebra yet, so I'm going to give this to Ted now, and he'll be very happy with me. So he's already spotted it. What's this? Say thanks, ma'am. Already ignoring the old toy. He just loves new toys. What have you got, Ted? Yes. Oh, that's not going to be annoying at all. What have you got? See, the thing is, these little things don't even last long, but he just loves them. To be fair, the other one that I bought him, the Kong ones lasted, but these little Pets at Home things don't. He'll chew its ears and its tail off by tonight, probably. Oh, he loves it. Ta! Come here. She says, no, Mum. Come here. No, not playing with me. Give it to me. Okay, so that's Teddy happy anyway. So I'm gonna make tea now. So I've locked Ted in the living room because he's gonna squeak that constantly now. So it's time to make tea because I am just gonna snack otherwise. It's a little bit early, but it's tea time. So yesterday I got my first ever HelloFresh box delivery. So if you don't know what HelloFresh is, it's basically a subscription service where they send you meals to cook, but all the ingredients is in it and the complete recipe instructions, everything to make it. They're really simple but really tasty. I had my first one last night. So my first box had Herbie burgers and wedges, so these are what like come in it, which I haven't yet eaten.
bulgogi chicken. I don't know how you say that. Bulgogi. Oh no. Chicken stir fry. Now I actually had that yesterday and it was so nice. Like 10 out of 10, would recommend, and we'll be ordering that again in another box. But I think what I'm going to make today, because I have more stuff to do this evening, so I don't want to spend ages cooking, and I'm quite hungry, so I'm thinking like a quick one. I'm going to go with the speedy pork penne, which is apparently going to look like this. So I'm going to make this for me and Chris now. But if you are interested in HelloFresh, you can actually use my code LilPet, and that will get you 50% off your first ever box and then 35% off the next 3, and you also get 3 free gifts. Try saying that a few times. But yeah, check it out. It's all in the description box below. If, like me, you're a busy equestrian who's constantly like running about all over the place, and doesn't really have time for like long food prep or to think of meals or to go shopping, then it's perfect. So yeah, let's get some cooking done.
So guys, I'm now going to have my tea, catch up on a little bit of TV, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the evening doing some work. So I'll leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to my sponsors, JFC, for sponsoring this video. I'll be back with another video next weekend, so I'll see you all then. Bye guys!